What's up guys, welcome to How Much YouTube channel. My name is Idan and today I'm going to show you how to generate a second income in your home or office with the iPolo V1 Mini Classic Plus. This miner mines Ethereum Classic only. It doesn't mine the regular Ethereum or the Ethereum 2.0, but you'll be able to mine Ethereum for a very long time, the Ethereum Classic. So if you're interested in a second income, check this video. This miner, I like it a lot. I reviewed the V1 Mini, the regular one, before, and I liked how quiet it is. It barely takes any power, and it has a lot of features that I like that I will show you very soon. But let's start with the unboxing. Inside, you will find a power supply as well. This power supply works with 110 to 265 volts, which means it works everywhere in the world. It also comes with a cable. I'm in the US, so they send me a US cable. They might send you a cable that fits your country, but you can just buy one. It's a very simple cable that you see on computers. You can find it easy, no problem. And I also received the miner itself in this nice fancy box. If you're interested in getting one, check jinglemining.com in the link below. They also sell the Jazz miner, which is an amazing Ethereum miner, the regular Ethereum. So I highly recommend this company, and I'll leave the link below to find it. So let's start with the unboxing. First thing you see is an antenna. Why? Because this miner supports Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi is a big advantage for miners, in my opinion, especially for beginners, because you don't have to worry about running cables around, like Ethernet cables, like I do. I actually have a cable right here. I run Ethernet cables everywhere because you have to when you run miners. But with this one, use the Wi-Fi, run it anywhere you want. So let's open it. There's a foam box situation that I really like here. Let's see. Here is our miner. This is how big it is. You know, it's about the size of a hand, but it's pretty thick as well. Not very big though. If you put it next to your desk or something, not a big deal. It's, you know, simple. It's nothing really fancy. It's just a black box with some fan on them. Okay, so in the back we see the two power connections here. Those are VGA normal power 12 volt stuff that you can find on a regular computer, but we are using the dedicated power supply. I think that's probably better. There was also an Ethernet port, so if you want to plug an Ethernet cable directly, you might get a little bit more performance, maybe not, but it's another option if you want to have a dedicated Ethernet cable, more reliable source of Ethernet. There's also a little micro SD card here. You can plug it in. It's empty, but you can plug it in yours and update the firmware if you need to. And then there is two LEDs for indicating if the miner works or not. And there's also a reset button and IP report button to find the miner on a software. Over here, the little tiny metal piece here is how you plug in the antenna. So I'm gonna do that first. Why not? Let's just start setting it up, show you how easy it is. Boom. So I screw this little guy here, and now we got Wi-Fi. Awesome. The next thing to do is to plug in those two cables with the power supply. They are included. Nothing needs to be done. You literally just have to pull it out of the box. Boom, plug number one, and then boom, plug number two. The next step is simply plug in the power, go into our laptop or computer with Wi-Fi, and set it up. Let's go. To show you how easy it is, I'm gonna even show you me plugging in. There's not much to do with this miner, that's why I like it. So we got the plug, let's plug it in. Here is our miner ready to go. I'm just gonna plug this guy in and we're ready to go. Let's just put it on the way. You know, I'm gonna do it with two hands right now. I'm now gonna plug in an Ethernet cord. So it'll be easier to set up first and then we'll use the Wi-Fi. We'll change the settings for the Wi-Fi. We are all done with plugging it in. We have power, we have Ethernet. Now we can change the settings for your pool and for your Wi-Fi so you get paid for the mining profits. So the next thing to do now is go to your computer and search for Advanced Port Scanner. It's a free app on your computer that will allow you to search for the IP address for the miner. So every time you plug in a miner, it has its own IP address, its internal IP address, not public, and you're gonna go and find what it is. So once you find it, you can actually log in, put the default username and password, and change the settings. So we found the IP address. It's 192.168.1.73, 192.168.1.73. We're gonna log in right now. The username is root, the password is also root, and boom, we already have some numbers here. Very nice, 240 something mega hashes Ethereum Classic. Now it's all in Chinese, so I'm gonna go ahead and change it to English. Here we go, that's much better. Now let's go to wireless From here, you can change here to the SSID and the password. Put in your SSID, which is basically your Wi-Fi name. It has to be very accurate, so letters, small, capital letters and all that. Make sure you do that. Put the password in, and now you can use it from Wi-Fi. You don't have to use Ethernet. Great. Next thing to do is to set up the pool. Now, this is iPolo mini pool, so they get paid, not us. So we're gonna go and find a pool. I personally found 2miners.com. Looks all right. I'm gonna go ahead and take the server for the US, because I'm in the US. Choose the server that's closest to you, and then we're gonna plug it in right here. We have 3 pools. I don't think they have a backup IP address, so I'm just gonna put those 3 all the same. Now I'm gonna change the worker for our Ethereum Classic address. So that's the payout. This is where you get paid. So this address right here is my Ethereum Classic. You're gonna put yours from Coinbase or Ledger, whatever you have. You make sure to put your Ethereum address in there, and that's how you get paid. Awesome. So let's do that. And I'm gonna click on save and apply. I would not change anything else unless you know what you're doing. Better to not do anything if you don't know. Now let's wait. Oh yeah, you can hear the fan kind of went down now because it's gonna start mining again. Let's wait for the hash rate to go all the way up. We can open the calculator and see how much money we can make. Let's go. We waited for a while, and now we can see it does 260 mega hashes on Ethereum Classic. Let me show you how it looks like and how to calculate how much money it makes. So I have a calculator right here. I'm gonna put 260. It makes $5.28 a day. $5.28 a day times 30 is $158 a month. That's pretty awesome for a tiny little miner that doesn't consume a lot of power. I'm now gonna actually test the power, how much power it consumes, to really calculate how much it costs to run this thing 24/7. Let's go. We are looking at 260 watts of power consumption for about 260 mega hashes on Ethereum Classic. Cool. All right, guys, let's do the calculation together. 260 watts times 24 hours a day times 30 days is 187,000 watts in a month. Divided by 1,000 is 187 kilowatt a month. Now, most places pay about 10 cents per kilowatt. That's the pretty much average, maybe some more, but it's about $18 a month cost of running it. Can go up to 40 if you live in LA like me. Now we're making 158.4. Let's minus 1872 for electricity. $140 per month profit times 12 equals $1,600. So if you pay $2,000 for this, you pay your money back in like 14 months. And then you have a free miner that you make over $100 a month every month from it profit. Pretty cool. Now let's take a look at our pool. As you can see, the pool is actually reporting over 286 mega hashes, which is about $5.50 per day. A little bit higher of what we've seen. And when I go to the miner, I actually see pretty consistent 300 mega hashes over here. So if we go to the calculator real quick and put, let's say 290, let's take a more conservative number, then we're getting $5.88 per day, which can actually reach $2,000 a month, over $2,000 a month. So you can get your money back from this miner just under a year if the Ethereum price stays the same. If the Ethereum price is going to go up, then the numbers will be different. In general, the price of Ethereum Classic definitely went up in the past month. And it went up dramatically from $14 over like a month ago or so to over $38. So your mining profits might double or triple just as easy, but it's also on the downside as well. But no matter what, you're going to make profit because the electricity price is so low on this. It barely takes any power. Overall, I'm very happy with this little Wi-Fi miner for beginners. It's not that loud. It comes with everything you need, like the power supply. It takes minutes to set up. You are making profit, like over 80% profit or 90% profit, depending on how much electricity you pay. But even here in LA, I'm making like 80% profit compared to how much I pay for electricity. So this thing looks pretty good. Also, the price of Ethereum Classic went way up recently, so that definitely affects how much money you can pull out of this machine. That also means everybody's gonna buy it all out right away. So hopefully you're gonna find some in stock and grab yours quickly. I'm gonna keep this running. I love this little miner. You know, it's not that powerful compared to like big GPU mining rig or anything, but it's also not that expensive and it doesn't take a lot of power. So I like it. It's a nice little package. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out jinglemining.com. You can buy it there. I will leave some links below where you can find this miner. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if you haven't done that yet. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.